The summer holidays ended early for many of New Zealand's best touring pros as they gathered on the outskirts of Auckland for the Cardinal Logistics Whitford Park Pro-Am. The popular post-holiday tournament was a homecoming of sorts for local lad Ryan Fox before he departed for his rookie season on the European Tour.
It's awesome actually. I grew up here. I probably played thousands of rounds of golf here, and nice way to start the year for me. And I'm playing with a group of mates who I played golf with out here for probably 20 years. So a little bit of fun, and I mean it's one of the better golf courses in Auckland for sure. And it's a very tough golf course at the moment, playing pretty firm and fast. And I mean the Cooch fairways are probably the biggest change around here when I played here and when I was a junior. Before the Cooch fairways, it was sort of impossible to play in winter because it was so wet, and impossible to play in summer because it was so dry. And basically year round now it's always in good condition because of that. I've taken a few trees out, which is probably good for me. As I said, it's a good test of golf as well.
It's the third staging of the reborn event, and in that time there have been good omens for those pros who've swapped the beach for the fairways so early in the year. In 2015, Josh Geary won the Whitford Park Pro-Am and went on to produce his best season as a pro, winning 3 times in China. Then last year, Michael Hendry claimed the silverware, which launched him on his way to his best ever campaign in both Japan and Australasia.
Yeah, it was obviously really great for me. Last year was my best year by far in terms of consistency. It's just a good golf course. You've got to play good golf, and if you win around here that you're playing pretty well, and it can be a really good confidence boost for going forward.
It's always good to start the year with a good result. I mean, whoever wins this is going to be off to a good start for sure. Good to catch up with all the boys and see what their plans are for this year. I think most of the guys are heading off overseas, so it's good to catch up before they head off.
While wins at Whitford Park have been a launching pad for Hendry and Geary in recent seasons, this course has also ignited the career of Ryan Fox. The Aucklander won the North Island Amateur here in 2011. A week later he claimed the New Zealand Stroke Play. And he's gone on to win bigger and better titles every season since his victory here 6 years ago.
I have to say I was pretty excited when they announced the North Island was going to be here. I think I'd played more rounds of golf around here than the rest of the field combined, and I played some really, really good golf that week. I think I won by 10 or 11. That was my biggest win at that point, and then obviously go win New Zealand Stroke Play a week or two later was pretty cool as well, and nice little kickstart to the pro career. I think that was my last year as an amateur too.
Well, it's fantastic to have Ryan back here. He's grown up here. He enjoys his time here. Every now and again he comes back and plays with his mates. He's got a great rapport with the members here and the golfing community, and his humour and his stature obviously brings a lot to the environment here. We try to keep it true to what we intended it for, in terms of trying to make it a good hit-up event for our pros. It's great to be able to capture them just before they fly out next week. Many of them go to the many tours across the world, and it's great to have them here hitting up around and enjoying some great time on the golf course with our members as well as our visitors.
One of those members is Cardinal Logistics' Tony Gorton, who after 20 years at Whitford Park has strengthened his association with the club by backing the Whitford Park Pro-Am.
It's really quite exciting for a 12 handicapper like myself to actually get out there and actually have a hit with a guy who can shoot 6 under. And the attraction really is about supporting young golfers in New Zealand. And I thought this is one of the ways that we could actually give something back to the young sports people coming up through the game. Oh, yeah. One of the young pros we actually support is Kieran Muir. Kieran's been around the game for about 5 or 6 years as a New Zealand professional. Last year he topped the Order of Merit in New Zealand, and we're trying to do our best to actually help him get to the next level.
And it was another emerging talent who battled his way to the top of the leaderboard after the first round. Tai Ko shot to prominence in 2014 when he joined Michael Campbell as only the second New Zealander to claim the Australian Amateur. Embarking on his second year as a pro, Ko battled blustery conditions to share the 18-hole lead at 3 under. That score was matched on the second and final day by Brad Hayward. Accustomed to gusting winds at his home course of New Plymouth, Hayward carded a round of 3 under to force a sudden death playoff. Both Ko and Hayward parred the first extra hole. Then playing the par 3 ninth, Ko missed the green, but a great up and down for par was enough to claim the Cardinal Logistics Whitford Park Pro-Am and capture his first win as a professional.
Very wrapped, yeah. I actually joined up here a couple of months ago, so sort of a bit of a home course advantage. But 3 under, I didn't think was actually going to win it at the start of the week, but no, wrapped, and I won the shootout too, so gave me a good confidence coming into the last 2 days. Yeah.
Coe will be looking to follow in the footsteps of Fox, Geary and Henry and use victory at Whitford Park to jumpstart his push towards the Canadian Tour.
I'm really excited to come into the new year and obviously win the first one, and I think this year is going to be awesome.
So Ty Coe captures his first ever winner's check, winning the Cardinal Logistics Whitford Park Pro-Am in a playoff. Brad Hayward settles for second, and Aucklanders Richard Lee and Brad Shilton share third.